one skater left to challenge her for that position. Evelyn Grossmann of Germany, a young lady who's endured very trying times recently. For more, here's Tracy Wilson.
There was once a great figure skater from East Germany. She had everything: grace, beauty, and poise. Katharina Witt had learned much of what she was from her coach and mentor, Jutta Müller. Frau Müller was known as a maker of great champions, and her new pupil was Evelyn Grossmann. The grace and poise of Katharina Witt were not apparent 2 years ago when Evelyn made her international debut. It was going to be hard for young Evelyn to fill the skates of an East German legend. But what a difference a year made. And how good it felt to finally represent East Germany from atop the podium. Things were finally looking bright for our next Queen of the Ice from the GDR. And then overnight her world changed from fairy tales to reality. A change that made her sit up and take notice.
It changed very much. Now we have one country, one Germany, since October. And something it's better and something it's very hard for us.
Under the old regime, communism provided job security. When the cradle-to-grave system went bankrupt, unemployment became a new word for East Germans. As shops and factories closed, many people, including the parents of elite athletes, suddenly were out of work.
My father doesn't work now, and that's not so good for me, for the family.
Evelyn's practice rink was bought by a West German supermarket chain, and the mighty East German sports machine dissolved, abandoning its future stars.
For the little skaters, it's very hard, and they must pay the trainer and the ice and all things. And now our people haven't so much money. In a few years, 2 or 3 years, I don't know, I think it's better and easier, but now it's very hard for us.
It has been a most difficult year for Evelyn Grossmann and for her coach, Jutta Müller. And Evelyn in 5th place following the original program.
And when you watch her skate, you can really see a lot of resemblance to Katharina Witt, the way she presents herself, the way she jumps. But she has been plagued with consistency problems. Her opening combination is very important, a double flip into triple toe loop. Double flip into triple toe loop, and she steps off the landing. One thing you can look for in Evelyn is when she gets a little nervous or when she's a little uptight, she gets real high in her knees. She doesn't bend and get into the ice, so she doesn't feel the ice as well. And it can show up in missed jumps and general tripping.
Well, she's 19, and her coach, Jutta Müller, says she's never had a skater so physically and emotionally fragile. She feels every mistake.
And that's a problem. When you compound your negatives, each competition gets tougher, and within the competition, each jump gets tougher. Next jump, a double axel, and she just couldn't get off the ice. And now she has to go right into a difficult jump, a triple sow cow. And it looked like she landed it, but she just didn't hang on to the landing, and now it looks like she's giving up. I tell you, I've had performances like this, and they are tough. I mean, you're out on the ice, You know you've got 3 minutes of music left and you're trapped out there, and you've just got to stay out and try to make it work.
And at some point, it almost becomes painful to watch.
At times, it's really painful to watch. She's going to try another triple sow cow here. And she hangs on to that landing.
Evelyn Grossmann, the 1990 European champion. Her coach, Jutta Müller, acknowledged as one of the best in East Germany, and she has an uncertain future.
Well, she's had her own transitional problems, being the top coach in East Germany, being one of many coaches in West Germany. I mean, here is a country in which everyone's lives have been turned completely upside down, and they still have to compete on the international level. It's really tough. I think everyone here in Buffalo really wanted to see Evelyn put in a great performance, but she's so young and she has so much talent that she's got a pretty decent future. She just got to hang in there and make it through this transition.
Her coach, Jutta Müller. And a discouraged Evelyn Grossmann.
Here's another look at that triple sow cow. You can see she reaches back and she's fine in the air. There's nothing wrong in the air. She lands on a stiff knee right here and she can't hang on to the landing. You've got to get into your knees. Otherwise, you cannot hang on to those landings. You're rotating 3 times around in the air. And you can see it's just as painful for the coach as it is for the skater.
A very trying time in Buffalo for Evelyn Grossmann. The final standings is Skate America. Christy Yamaguchi defeats Midori Ito. TONIA KWIATKOWSKI finishes 3rd. Patricia Neski is 4th. And Evelyn Grossmann dropped to 9th. Here's Tracy Wilson.
Christy, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Tracy.
When you came off the ice, the first thing you said to your coach was, even my triple sow.
Yeah, that jump has been giving me problems for a long time, and I was just really happy to get it out today.
Did you feel when you were skating out there that you couldn't put a foot wrong? Because that's what you look like.
Well, I tried to keep my concentration throughout the program. I knew if I got too excited about one jump, then, you know, I might lose concentration for just a split second. So I tried not to break loose until the end.
Well, Christy, you won the Goodwill Games. Now you won Skate America. I think we just can't wait to see what you're going to do next. Congratulations. TONIA, bronze medal winner. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Now, you've been on the international podium before. How does this compare to your other victories?
Oh, this is just great to be up here with Christy and Midori and everyone else. I'm just really pleased with my performance and my placement.
Well, this was going to be a breakthrough year for you. Do you think you started on the right foot?
Definitely. I'm very happy.
All right, congratulations with everything coming up.
Thank you. Thank you.
When we return to Buffalo, a look back at the pairs competition at Skate America.